Welcome back, guys! As you can see, a massive pitched battle is underway on the borders of Crimea as the, Begnion troops advance towards Gallia. A war was about to take place, or yet another battle within the war. Instead, Valtomi's troops, who did not take part in what I could call a ceasefire, are now battling to kill the Queen. We look to rally around her and defend her, wondering how we can possibly defend all these units once the enemy moves. Well, that said, let us get fighting once more. More to the point, look at this wave of troops that might come in. It's not looking good for us, is it? Down that side, anyway. Down this side, we're looking to get all the way over to there and break them all. So let's start, shall we? First of all, I think... Oh, it's too bad two of them could do it. One of those can. Two of those can. The Wodao will have to go to work again to break through yet another enemy trooper. Because we're looking to push up the defensive/offensive line as much as we can. Hey, look! Go for that second attack critical at last. Thank you. Won it on the first attack, but still. Alright, one more enemy troop out our way. More importantly, kind of opens up healing routes for certain people, which is what we really want. If these are our forefront troopers, we need them topped up. Alright, so Neff can get in here and probably abolish one of these sword knights quite easily, which allows us to get into some nice positions. So let's get to work. Who should we go for? Probably that one's best, seeming it's furthest away. We've got our kind of northern heading Dragon Knights plus Ike. Probably Ranulf as well on that. And then we've got the southern defensive lot who are looking to push this line. Because, for example, we can get definitely everyone along this line. And Soren can keep backing up this way. One thunder dropped on the brain. Oh, now you proc it. They didn't want me to do anything last time to make sure we cut through their lines nice and fast. This time round they'll allow us, however. And we're basically wanting to break through to this guy. Purge on that one. And still an Elite from him. The mend. The mend's what we want, but now it looks like we're still an Elite from that one instead. Shame. Now the real question is, or the real problem is, the fact that these guys can choose to be offensive versus us in the end. Rather than what we prefer. Of not to do anything at all. But we get a double chance, plus... If I'm right in saying, we probably, if Boyd takes too much damage against this guy, we can probably just force another thing. 7 damage from the crossbowman there. We could probably force a heal in. Of course, it would put Mist at range of certain nasty men. We kind of want this killer guy to proc, but as long as Boyd doesn't get hit, I'm fine. Not really the end result we want, though, however. Looks like probably more men's are going to come out for these troops in the end. Or we might be able to smack him down and then back it up. We could probably do it better with a short axe after all, which has 3 charges left. First of all, I probably should have healed Titania, that's for sure. Another enemy troop down. At our red-haired paladin's expense. Right, wait there. As now it's your turn, sir. Now we've got lances versus. Of course, that's not exactly great for us. We'll change to the steel lance for this one and just choose to converse. Let's let them attack us this time. Where did these guys learn to fight? The school of bloodthirsty manslaughter? What's your step, Titania? Hello. As long as I have a sharp axe and my friends, I'll pull through somehow. I like Oscar's one, a personality, then Titania's like, I am a robot. Oh well, Mr. Roboto. Wait for the time being then. And we'll see how the next turn turns out for us. Well, that said, we now have this line of troops, where of course you've got to go down there, so... I guess we start by trying to demolish a bit of your HP pool. Ike with the Blossom here. Means he won't get much experience, but you kind of don't want him to as well. I don't know. It's too bad you can't put them on or off in battle. That's really the be-all and end-all of it. If we could, it'd be amazing. So one thing I'm wondering is, I know that's a bit of a long move here. You can't take this guy down whatsoever. We could leave Ike in the middle of all of that, but to be honest, I imagine a lot of the enemy troops won't go for Ike in the end because of his defensive status. So what we're looking at is maybe taking this guy into a nice and healthy range for Jill to destroy. Because Har will be able to survive pretty much everything over there, as long as there's not a guy with thunder, which we know they're not to be. It's looking quite fine. It's too bad we kind of can get in front of Khalil, I guess. If we go to here, it might be better. I don't know, it leaves a clear channel through to her and Marcia and that. But let's let you get the final blow. It's just the chance to attack, which I just dislike. I believe this is where we miss. No, we got the hit. Jill's the one we have to protect on this battlefield of our own troopers, but look at the Paragon. Basically, KOs will boost her level fast. So I can get her well back. Well back! And then let Ike deal with all the crazy that's going to come his way. Well, that said, let's push you up. Didn't have a bow gun or anything, which is good. I don't know really where we'll want the healers in the end of all this. So let's get you to here for now, because that's a kind of middle groundish position. We could boost up your Wodell if we really wanted. The other option, of course, is to put someone into another battle position here. So we could put Soren near the front line. Sounds stupid yet again, but he could be able to tank two attacks here. He's likely to only take two from range as well. No, we can't actually. Oh no, we can get there. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna probably do it just to forward the event of this battle a little bit. We got the short spear there. But his hit chance probably isn't the highest, so we'll go to wait here. Because everyone's going to have to daunt who goes against him as well. And the one thing I could do is I could just be really mean to Ranulf. No, he'll get doubled. That's stupid. I was going to say put him into a lure to build up his gauge as fast as possible. That would be silly. Well, that said, we let the massive enemy and ally turns play out once more. So they are going to go for Ike of all people, and hits. That is the least thing we want. Hey, wait, you've got Kanto? No, what? There's one damage even if he hit. Oh, Ike's actually going to take some of these guys out, making a stand of ridiculousness. I wish I just left him with Outblossom on now. Of course, the idea was to just get attack experience of tiny tribbling amounts, not to kill people. That's why he's got the Iron Sword on. Maybe I should have taken a Bronze Sword. Well, this guy survived. And this is the worry, is Khalil getting attacked. She'd probably get doubled and defeated anyway. Okay, couldn't get killed this turn. Marcia will hopefully deal... Oh, look, the Adept we put on her. Hey, go Marcia. So, here we go. We got a short spear coming over rather than to... Yeah, that's a bit silly. No one wants to attack Soren. No double, of course, because that was the last charge. Which is actually really good, because if someone now chooses to attack Titania, we're kind of set. She'll default over to a stronger weapon. Our front line doesn't really care so much. Now this is the one I did not want, or did not like. Just because we couldn't do much damage even if we did double. And this guy's got a poleaxe, which does tons of damage. Essentially, this is why Soren's here. It's pretty much for this guy. Bust him down, get him out of the way. Tanya now has the strong weapon on, the steel poleaxe. And levels up. Extra defense? Well, I'll take that. And then who's going to attack Boyd? Because we've got to expect one more to attack Boyd. In range of Jill. Shouldn't be able to kill her, but then Jill shouldn't be able to do much back either. Levels up from it though. That's a nice level. Doubling power plus defense. Our tankiest troops. See, the main thing is we're on a time limit here, or a deadline, I have to say, because once those green units deal with everyone coming up here, essentially they're going to take a mad rush to the right hand side, so we've got to clear out this bottom half so fast. So as Ike continues to weaken enemies down this side, there'll probably be some more mended up. In fact, we're probably not going to end up with most of these mends. I don't mind this fight. Maybe the killer axe will kill her. Had to be a sword, didn't it? We hit you with one of them. And now you're spell attacking me as well, are you? We have Neff who might want to meet you in a minute. They're all going to have airlight equipped. All the men's. Purge. Don't worry, we've got healers in place right behind. Of course, the Allied go on the troops that tried to attack Khalil. Jeffrey does not appreciate. And you can guess that the swarm is basically going to mean that all these red units in this section are 100% dead. Go, Marcia. Yay. Goes da 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 da. She levels up. Alright, Khalil heals herself. But we'll get all this experience regardless as bonus experience. I think there's still people you can heal, but I'm guessing you're only healing the main guy's troops? Someone's got to kill that horseman down there as well. So because of Ike's weakening of the enemy troops, it is just going to be a massive dash to the right-hand side now. Oh, tell me you've... No, you've got him. I was going to say, tell me you left one for Jill. Oh, nasty. Well, right within our ranks, enemies doth appear. Jill can't get close enough to win over there, so maybe it's up to her to smash this guy down and take that experience for himself. But this is the bad line we don't like. Steel Lance guys galore. Well, let's take out one. And if we really want to, just boost up Neff and then push that. Go for two, eh? Neff may not be the front line troop at the moment, but as the back line, she is excelling. It means we can get a heal over there. We need to take down the bowman if we put people close, though. That's the thing. And then there's this option as well. Right. So we get Elf Thunder ×2. We can go for the Fire ×2 and definitely get the KO. Let's get rid of the super strong weapon that's waiting for us there. So this one next to us has got an ally, isn't he? So we could steal from him. But we can't get in and steal that mend without also getting in horrible jeopardy and peril. So it's basically next up on the line of troops to take out is probably going to be... Well, these guys are going to rush in soon enough. We need to take care of this one. I mean, Wormslayer ×2 does do the job. Woe Dao ×2 doesn't, necessarily. Use the Wormslayer for killing everyone but worms. That's basically it. The other options, of course, is we've got certain people that can make that rush, but we also need to make sure other people are nicely healed. Essentially, we need to push the line that we've got there forward one step. Which I think we can do regardless at this point. Now, if you were to take a hit from this guy in front of us, would you die? The answer to that is no. What's your best hit chance? You wouldn't kill it. That's the problem. We're best off going with a killer axe still. And then getting that heal. Boosting up Neff to take care of the last one. Aha! Critical damage is 100% hitical. Hitical damage. Is that level 20 for Void? Because he had Paragon last time. That skill I don't keep track of very well. He's gaining some plus strength. Did he cap out a stat on his last level there? No. Well, he's got all the time in the world to do it. And because they're near capped, got another 20 levels after this, sir. Another 20. Well, before we push any more, what we should probably do is make sure that this guy's going to go down. You can stay exactly there, because we need this guy to disappear off the map. So, yeah, we can't 100% make sure he goes down. So, because of the hit chances, we've got to worry. What might need to be done is a little bit of movement from people behind, but no. Neff does exactly what we need of her. So, we have Oscar that can move forward and smack down some of these foes. With Titania that can move forward and do exactly the same. I say the Bowman needs to die the most, though. Do you know the interesting fact here? Is because of the Canto abilities, we could put Titania down there, hit him, and then move up. We've got Short Spear there as well. Essentially, our final line needs to end up here. You know what? I think that's not a bad idea. The ranged troopers need to die before anyone else. That is the essential truth of what is going on. So Titania will stand here now, which means she can get double attack, but she did gain defense on the last level. She's about to cap that, in fact. Right, and you can double there, which is beautiful. So I just realised our final flaw in the plan. Can Oscar double this guy nearest to him? No. Then what we're looking at is something else as an action here. not to kill this guy from there. I kind of want to see, but I'm not going to, how much damage these guys can do at range to her. Because it can't kill her. She's got too much speed to be doubled. Oscar can't take down this guy. That's the main problem. So essentially, Mia needs to come and take this one down on this line. That's correct. Just because of the way things have arranged themselves. Iron Sword ×2 will do the job. And essentially, then Oscar has to fill the gap. Then Madame Heals a Lot will come in behind. So Oscar's going to fill this gap. Maybe not take on this guy this turn, but change to Steel Lance. And then we get the heal in there. But join me next time for more Fire Emblem as we continue on with that a little bit. Because first of all, we got to decide about how we're now going to approach the massive rush that's about to take place on the top side of the map. Join me then for more, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.